Hi, I'm Sheree and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today's video, I want to talk about something a little bit different. I'm just kind of going to be aiming at other hairdressers who want to know a bit about mobile hairdressing, which is what I do. So I thought, well, who better to make a video and yeah, just kind of tell you what it's like for me. Hopefully encourage anyone that is thinking about doing it to do it. Yeah, so I suppose it's not really what I wanted to do. Like, I never thought I would end up doing it. I always kind of just wanted to have a salon of my own. That was my dream, and I had the salon and that didn't work out for me. So I ended up working for someone else again for like a year after I sold my business. And once you work for yourself, it's very hard to go back and work for someone else. But it was a good experience for me, but still it just kind of wasn't what I wanted. Like, I wanted to work for myself again, but I didn't want to have the commitment of a salon because I know what that's like. So I thought, why not try mobile hairdressing? I'd never done it before, and I'd always kind of stuck my nose up at it, to be honest. I'd always just kind of thought, oh, mobile hairdressers are cheap and dodgy and, you know, just not good enough. I think they kind of have this stereotype of being, yeah, like cheap and not good, which was why I really didn't want to do it. But even more than that, I didn't want to have a home salon. I didn't want to have to work from my house and like bring strangers into my house. So yeah, I think that's why I decided to go for it. I think the best thing about it is the freedom. That's what I wanted. After having my salon and having that commitment and being stuck, like feeling like I was stuck for so long, the freedom that mobile hairdressing gives me, I just absolutely love. I love that I can work my own hours. I love that it works around my daughter who's 3. You know, I can come and go as I please. If I want a week off, I can take a week off. I don't have to ask anyone. So for me, it was freedom. That was number one reason why I chose to do mobile hairdressing. Also, another great thing about it is I make the same money that I made working for someone else in a day, except I only have to do one client. So that's what I love about it as well, is that I'm not under so much pressure. I don't have to, you know, juggle clients in between. I don't have to do 10 people a day. I just do one person, and I give that person all of my time, all of my attention. And I think it's better for them too, because they're getting you, and like they're getting all of you. They don't have to share you. You're not, you know, here, there and everywhere in the salon looking after other people while the apprentice is doing half their hair, you know. They get my attention for the whole time, and I can take as long as I want, as long as I need to take to get that job perfect. And that is awesome. Like, I love that about the job. Hated that about the salon. Unfortunately, you are just so like stuck for time. You have to run to the schedule, and if there's not enough time, then you just can't give the client the results they want. So time is awesome to have that time. And also for me, like, to build all my social media, you know, I have the time to take an hour if I want to style someone's hair like beautifully, and to get them to do a photo for me, and get them to work it for me, like put their hands in there. If I want to put hair jewelry, or, you know, just, I'll probably take like 20-30 photos, and then I'll pick like 2 that I like. But you've got to have the time to do that. So I love that. I'm enjoying that side of it as well, is that I'm not rushed and I have the time, and that's helping me build my social media as well. It's because I'm taking the time, I'm getting the right photo, you know. So yeah, that is awesome as well. Timing, I think I must have said that about 10 times now, but like, I just love having the time. And I'm not cheap. I don't charge people less than a salon, and in fact, I think I probably charge more, to be honest. I have a minimum call out of 4 hours. Otherwise, it's not worth my while. Because I don't take multiple bookings, I only take one client a day. I make sure that it is worth my while to go and do the job. I'm not going to go and drive an hour and do a job for like $80. So I do have a minimum call out, which is good. And I just let people know before they make a booking that I have that minimum call out, and that works well for me. Also, I think people worry about, is it safe? I have personally not had a bad experience so far. I've never felt unsafe. I've had a few awkward situations, but I've never felt unsafe. And I think the way that I kind of keep myself safe, maybe it's a false sense of security, I don't know, but it's worked so far, is I won't go to anyone's house that hasn't paid me a deposit. So when they make the appointment, they pay me a $50 deposit, and that comes off the total amount on the day. So I know they're most likely not going to cancel on me, which has happened a lot before I started doing the $50 deposit. So I think asking for a deposit is great. In the beginning, you might be a bit like, oh no, I don't want to ask them for a deposit because I don't want them to cancel, which is what I thought. Good if they cancel. If they cancel, good. I think then those aren't the customers you want anyway. If you are an honest person, I don't see why you can't pay a $50 deposit. I would pay a $50 deposit, and it gives me, I feel safer. I feel like I've got a genuine customer. She's not going to cancel on me. And also I have fees I have to pay as well. If I go out and do a call out, I have to put my daughter in childcare. So that $50, worst case, covers my childcare, So that's probably one of my biggest words of wisdom is take a deposit and don't be afraid of losing people, because those are the people that you don't want. Don't be afraid to lose a few. Quality over quantity, I think, every time, always wins. I don't miss the pressure of being in the salon. I don't miss, having to juggle the clients, having to rebook, pressure to upsell, all of those things. I just feel like I am in so much more of a relaxed and happy state of mind when I go to see my customer, and I have the time to talk to them about aftercare. I specialize in doing funky kind of colors, like the vivids and unnatural colors. That's what I do. These colors don't last very long, so it's very important that I educate my customer on how to take care of their hair. So when I'm in their home and I'm doing their hair and the colors processing, a lot of people ask me, oh, what do you do in that time? Is it awkward? No, it's very structured. I go to people's houses and I always have a hair care sheet of paper that I take to them, and I run through the steps and I really thoroughly talk to them about how they need to look after their hair, so they know exactly what they need to do. They've got it in writing if they forget, and then, worst case, if anything kind of comes back on me, I've done my job. I've educated them, I've told them, and if they're following my instructions, their color should be lasting them, So I hope that's been a little bit informative for anyone that's maybe a hairdresser out there and you're thinking you would like to try mobile. I think go for it, give it a try, and don't be afraid to ask people for deposits, because the genuine ones will pay you and you'll just save yourself so many cancellations and so much wasted time. Don't be afraid. Yeah, and if anyone wants to talk to me, if you have any questions or anything like that, I would love to talk to you about it. Feel free to contact me if you want through Facebook, or if you just want to comment on this video, that would be great. If you found this helpful, can you please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel, because I'm really trying to grow that, and that would be a big help for me. Thank you so much. See you next time.